Aloha family, this is Kevin Orosz. In this video, I'm going to explain why I've waited so long to create my own retreat. It's funny because for years, over 4 years, I attended every single retreat that came my way. Every epic mastermind conference, every retreat workshop. I did a yoga teacher training. I would go to days of workshops. I go to multiple retreats, back to back sometimes, like a weekend and a weekend. And I asked myself often, like, why was I so drawn to these spaces? Why was I so attracted to these containers? And early on, it was like-minded souls were calling me in. And I had epic mentors and family and friends that were really activating me and inviting me into those spaces. And so it was easy to say yes because I had tribe and allies coming in. But I'll never forget my first retreat, which was International Tribe Design. This was the first major retreat. There were many before this, but this was maybe a traditional personal development, communication, tribal retreat. And I remember in the opening circle, and this is after I had backpacked through India and studied in an ashram and backpacked through the Himalayas in Nepal. This is about 2015, 2016. I remember looking at this opening circle and thinking to myself, and also saying it very uncomfortably, that I could make a better retreat than this. I could make a better opening circle than this. And it's something I'd been studying unknowingly just from my own bliss and my own community for years. I've been having community gatherings, hosting them at my house, just hosting my friends and family for free at the time in my home, in my community. And I'd actually grown up throwing events. I had a job in event production. But my brain, my conscious brain, had never pieced any of this together. And so it kind of collapsed that timeline in a moment where at this retreat, I actually realized and had the thought and shared it with the leader of the retreat quite uncomfortably in a raw way. Wow, I could do better. I could do better than this. Not that it was anything wrong with this retreat. It's just my own intense desire to create something amazing was already present inside of me, and I was ready to just make it. Now, why have I waited over 4 years to create my own first retreat? Well, that's a little something I like to call the nirvana fallacy. Waiting until it was perfect. Waiting until there was a perfect time, a perfect place, a perfect condition or environment for me to be the most creative in event production and create the most transformative, next level, you can never go back from this hero's journey level event and retreat container. And it's taken me this long because I've been studying with the best. And it's not that I've never made an event. I've co-produced events, festivals, masterminds, retreats with my other brand, my brothers Ryan and Jordan, shout out at Mystic Misfit. I've been in the event game and actually been leading these events for years, but one of my own. I've waited this long because it took me this long to work up the courage, the magic, and really just claim and own that I am a facilitator and leader of retreats. And I'm sure there's someone watching this right now, someone listening to this that all has the same feeling. And it may not be retreats for you, but you know who you are. The only difference between me right now and me 4 years ago is that I got started. Is that I said yes. It's that I made a plan. I picked a date and I picked a number. Done. October 10th, 20 people. That's all I did. I picked those dates. Boom. It's done. It's happening. And so it's pretty amazing to think about that. This is going to be my first private retreat where you get all access to just me. I'm not sharing the stage. I'm not emceeing. I'm not co-facilitating. This is a full-blown KO production, the Temple of Flow in Costa Rica. It's October 10th to 15th at the Imaloa Institute, a beautiful golden age jungle property on the west coast of Costa Rica. I'm inviting in 20 souls who are ready to create a sangha or a sacred community together for 5 days where we are mapping every flow trigger, every blockage, every lockup in your energetic system, in your mindset, in your heart, whatever you need to let go of, and whatever creative tools or techniques you need to step into, the people you need to meet, the part of you that needs to come online and fully own that you're ready to live a life from the flow state, from your peak performance, from your sexiest, most magnetic, most wealthy, most healthy self. And this event is the retreat that I wish I could have attended. And so I've just created it. And I'm inviting 20 people with me. If you're one of those people, applications are now open. You can apply down below. If you're vibing with me here and you've waited too long for something, share this video. And if you know a family, a friend, an ally that could benefit, tag them up. I love y'all. This is KO.